This is an Eyewitness News special weather report.
Meteorologist Amy Freeze here with a special Eyewitness News weather report. We want to get you up to speed on the latest that's happening with the severe weather right now moving through particularly Queens, and now the storm moving over the open waters into coastal Connecticut. Right now on AccuTrack, here's where the storm is itself. By the way, tornado warning now in effect for Westchester County, Rockland County. This goes until noon, and the areas that are really affected, but we're not going to limit it to these places, but in and around, if you're close to Pomona, Haverstraw, Peekskill, Yorktown Heights, these are some of the areas where you need to take cover right now and be prepared. A tornado warning issued until noon. So we still got about 25 minutes of serious weather as the National Weather Service has been issuing tornado warnings for this storm as it has moved from Brooklyn to Queens and now across the water into Connecticut and also parts of Westchester County here you can see. All right, here's the latest on AccuTrack. Up next, these are the places that not only are seeing some rain with the storm system, but potentially some extraordinary winds rotating out of the bottom of the thunderstorm to the surface. The latest storm reports that we have in are from Queens, where a potential tornado touchdown has occurred. Let's go to the live cameras right now and get the latest from Beltway Parkway at Erskine Street. Get a vantage point here. You can see the low-lying clouds. It looks like traffic's moving fine, but not heavy rain and visibility is decent here. But this will be right across from Rockaway Park where the potential tornado could have touched down. This one is at Flatbush Avenue, still along the parkway, a little more limited visibility, but look at the top of the cloud or the sky there poking through behind those clouds. So that's likely the back edge of the storm as it's pushing north up into coastal Connecticut. We can see the backside right there from the live camera. Let's also take the other Beltway Parkway cam at the Cross Bay Bridge, see if it gets us another vantage point just to the wet streets. Visibility is decent, but this would be in and around the area where that potential tornado touchdown is happening. Emergency officials are the ones reporting that there is damage on the scene, cars on top of cars, and potential damage to homes as well. Let's take the picture that came in. This is an eyewitness viewer sending in this picture to us. It looks like this first one might be the Instagram that we were able to get, and there's also an eyewitness picture which I have right here on my desktop. Let me pull it up for you can see it as well. This is the this is actually looking like it's taken from Brooklyn, maybe all the way looking into Queens, but you can definitely see the funnel shape here out of the bottom of the cloud. Is it touching down? Likely this is the damage point that we're talking about right here. We're looking at it from a great distance. Because the clouds have been so low to the ground today and such a soupy air mass, if you were in and around this area, very close in Queens to anywhere near Rockaway Point, it would be difficult for you to see this funnel shape cloud. However, from a great distance, we can see it better. The lighting sort of gives us the vantage point as well. All right, I'm going to take you back here to radar so that you can see what's happening. I want to make sure that people that are in the areas up next know what to expect from the storm. The latest on the storm and the storm track takes it into Van Ness, Westchester, Bronx, Morris Park, Baychester, City Island, Eastchester. If you're in any of these areas, you need to take cover now. This is the same storm system that potentially had a tornado touchdown in Queens earlier this afternoon. Emergency officials on the scene say at Beach 201st Street and Rockaway Point, cars were on top of cars and homes were damaged. Now, the one thing that we do know about this air mass that's in place right now is it has the potential to take the storm system that's already well developed and help sustain it as it moves northeast at about 20 miles an hour. So that's our concern, and that's why the National Weather Service has extended this warning until noon. If you are not in this particular area, you still need to have a heads up and alert for the storms this afternoon because we have a major cold front coming through the area. This storm will be out of here in about 20 to 30 minutes. So once we put this into play, you're going to be able to see it go forward. That's the future radar, and we're sort of in the clear. A spotty shower or two, but severe weather is over. That's only until the cold front comes through a little bit later tonight and brings another round of potent storms to the entire tri-state. A tornado watch has been issued for the New York boroughs, New York City area, all the way through New Jersey and taking us out onto Long Island into coastal Connecticut. We're talking about this storm system right here that's overhead, but there's the cold front making its way into western Pennsylvania right now, and that's what's up next for us as we move into the afternoon. This is just giving us a small taste of what's ahead for the afternoon, as this line of storms in western Pennsylvania right now has a history of producing damaging winds, flooding rains, up to 2 inches per hour in rain, and also small hail and lightning strikes within the storm system as well. So just so you get an idea of what's coming up next for us, we have plenty of severe weather as we get into the evening hours. Final wrap up for you. There is a tornado warning right now issued by the National Weather Service. It is for Westchester County in southeast New York, Rockland County, also in New York. It goes until noon. It's for this particular storm that's moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. Pomona, Haverstraw, Peekskill, Yorktown Heights, all the areas that we've been mentioning. This is where we want you to take cover and be prepared for the storm. We'll leave you right now. A tornado watch for the tri-state until 9 p.m. tonight. If warnings happen or issued, we'll bring them to you immediately. You can also follow the forecast and what's happening all day long at 7 online. We return you right now to our regularly scheduled program.